Okay. Okay. Okay, now, I just thought I would do a quick live and just talk for a few minutes. Okay. The main point is thinking, you know, I worked for years at Kroger's for 11 years. And I had a goal, I think what kept me going, what kept me determined all of those years going to work at Kroger's. All those years, 11 years, before I started working at Kroger's, I didn't really have any drive or determination to keep a job or to keep one job. If things got hard at a job, I quit, and I had some hard times at Kroger's, but the fact is, you know, hey, Ronnie Braun, how are you? Good to see you. You know, being transgender, after I started working at Kroger's, I transitioned to female, to living as transgender, and my goal was transitioning fully to a female. And living this way became my goal in life, and that was part of my goal. And I had health insurance for a long time at Kroger's. I had health insurance, and I knew if I quit my job, I wouldn't have health insurance. And if I didn't have health insurance, I couldn't pay for my hormones. I knew I couldn't pay for my hormones if I didn't have health insurance, and I couldn't have health insurance pay for my hormones if I didn't have a job. And I had to have a job to have health insurance to pay for my hormones and to keep transitioning, and to live that way, and I was planning that the hormones would change my appearance, make me look more feminine. And I had a goal in life. I had a goal. And that's why, since I've been thinking about wanting to be like, Elvis Travels and Coates 9500, living in an RV. I mean, it's good to live in an RV. The goal to work as little as possible and to the goal to work as little as possible and to quit your job and go south for the winter or travel or whatever. I don't know. The goal is, when your goal is, I'm not putting those people down. I want to live in an RV maybe, but the fact is I'm talking about my own personal experience. I have to have a goal for me to want to go to work every day. I'm not talking about anyone else, but when I don't have any real goals, I can't commit to working. I just can't get the enthusiasm to work. And another thing about Kroger's is even those people that didn't like me at Kroger's, I mean, the group of people that I worked with were a pretty good group of people. Most of them were. I mean, people spoke to me every day. The people said hi to me every day, even though people didn't accept the way I lived my life. Really, the people would speak to you at work. In some jobs, people are just they won't speak at all. Working in the office, I worked after at Kroger, and in the office, not many people really spoke. Or anything like that. The Kroger people would work in different departments, and I worked in a department. I worked in it's called the GM department, health and beauty aids, candy, and for a while we were doing mops and brooms too. You see, unloading trucks and stocking shampoo. I mean, makeup and stuff. I mean, I had a goal in life, transition. I've got to keep my job in order to be able to pay my hormones. I've got to be able to keep living the lifestyle that I'm living by working every day. And just last night, I had a dream last night. A dream that I was working at Kroger's again. I had a couple of dreams that I got hired back to work at Kroger's again, I got a couple of dreams like that. I let myself lose my job at Kroger because I got into it with a customer. You see what I'm saying? I got into it with a customer and I said, F you to the customer. So here's Wayne. He's got the food from Hardee's here. Thank you. Thanks. He got me a sweet tea. And so, sweet tea is good. Did you notice, Wayne, I cleaned up the car?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I cleaned it out and I used bleach in the console.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I can see it.
You see how nice it looks?
Yeah.
And I vacuumed it and everything.
You need to get some of that armor or something. Wiped all that.
Yeah.
This off, and that would be even nicer.
Yeah.
Plain,
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it when I got in. Well, the reason the drive-through was pretty busy as well as just me in there, so I mean it, but it took about the same time probably.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But that's kind of how it was, I just, I guess you let other people get to you. And you know what? I had a dream last night.
What's that?
I dreamed I went back to Kroger's. Lately I've had a couple of dreams about getting on at Kroger's again.
Shoot, I forgot to get that sauce, but what would you eat on your sandwich?
It doesn't matter. What do we have?
I just have ketchup and mustard.
That's fine.
That's about it.
What you give me, a barbecue, a ham and cheese sandwich?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you get yourself?
I got one too.
Okay. But yeah, and so just I dreamed I talked to a manager, at Kroger's.
Yeah.
The good thing about Kroger, the managers always were people. They were the kind of people, managers were the kind of people, they're not like a factory manager. A factory manager is like, hey, you got to get your damn job done,
Yeah.
And store managers are just like the kind of people that's just like, hey,
A little calmer.
you got to do your job or you're going to end up having to go upstairs and have a conversation with the management.
Like
you know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Or just like,
But they'd say it in a calmer way.
well, yeah, and that would how you're going to get suspended for a day. I mean, they don't call them workers; they call them associates.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know, the management and the field of management and stuff. They have an open door policy where you can go. They have HR where you can go talk to HR whenever you want to.
Yeah.
You can always talk to HR whenever you want to.
Human resources.
And
right?
and at some places, it's just not the thing to do to have human resources to go talk to HR.
Because it probably wouldn't really make much difference of
I mean, it's just not.
to help
People
them.
don't do that in a factory as much.
No.
You work in the stores. I don't know. You just talk to them, and they isn't that kind of the way things are in a restaurant?
Yeah.
They have to referee the people and get the people to, hey, let's do our job. Let's try to get our work done.
Yeah. They've been a little calmer.
So you have to. It's more like a high school because they're having to babysit some of the kids that work there.
Yeah.
They have to be. They can't just say, I'm going to throw you out if you don't. They have to be.
If you make a mistake.
They have to be patient with people.
Right.
They even at these stores. They even have people that are mentally like Nathan that work there.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't have never been able to have made it in a factory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to made it because I wouldn't have been maybe fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Factory work is more like grocery stores and restaurants about sort of the same too, but I mean, grocery stores is different from restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
but they're sort of about the same,
Yeah. It's just the kind of place that you want to work. It's just and it's not always perfect. It's bad, but
Yeah.
it's just a little bit more of a. It's just It's just working at factory. It's just, unless some of the departments in the store, like meat department,
Yeah.
departments like the meat department,
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of guys working in there,
Yeah.
and it's just a little bit more.
Did you want anything to drink? Because you were out. I didn't know.
I think I have one left.
Oh, do you?
I thought I did.
Okay. I didn't know. I haven't looked in there and seen it.
I think
I was going to say, if you wanted to go to that place down there where that BP is.
I'm okay. I think.
Okay. I didn't look in there, so I didn't know. I didn't know.
I think I'm pretty sure I have one left. But yeah, it's just I can see just a little bit better environment. They don't pay as well, but some of the people I work with, there's bad people there, but some departments are a little worse than stores. But
Yeah.
basically, there's more good departments than bad. You can find a place to work at.
Right. And then, the hatefulness of the people is that,
The what?
Hateful.
Of who?
People can be hateful, workers.
Oh, like in a factory?
Well, yeah,
Or a
even in
store.
restaurants or a store too, maybe.
Yeah.
It could be like that, But I don't know. The restaurant was hectic when I
It
worked
was
in
pretty
there.
hectic, the lunch rush and all that supper rush. You just got to,
And dinner.
crazy with business. You got to fly as fast as you can.
Yeah, and especially on the weekend, it's like blowed out more.
Because they got orders backed up out the door, and they're way behind.
And people standing in the door
In the
waiting
rest
to come in.
of the restaurant.
Yeah.
And the workers have to really, really try to catch up.
Yeah, and it's hard to do that
I
when
think there might have been a person who died. That's where that old thing was. But guys, look at Ronnie Brown. Look at that motorhome. Check that out. I think it's called a Concorde, like a 1978 Dodge. See it? Pretty cool. I like to have that. It's a fiberglass RV. See, like a fiberglass body.
I just wonder whoever did live in there.
I don't know. I think the yard was a little messy because they're just old people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all the whole yard and everything just looked bad.
I think it might have been an elderly person. That's where I got those tapes.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Where they couldn't be able to get out and fix it up, and do much to it, What was that expression about when a person belched that it's better to belch it than waste it?
Yeah.
You ever heard of that?
I guess.
Or not?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I heard something say something like that. Okay. Get that in here now.
I'm going to show you this pickup truck is a nice truck. Here, look at this. See? Check that out. And that's dually. Last looking, isn't it? Check that out. Yeah. It's a 3500 dually. Two-wheel drive, I guess. Let's see if it's a two-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive. It's a two-wheel drive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, cool. Oh, the TV's on. We got a little bit of grub here. I'm going to sit you guys in here. I don't want to get a copyright. I'll be right back.
Fell right out. Okay.
Here we go. Here's this Kroger version of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, you showed me that in the other
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Here you go.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
You want ketchup?
Yeah.
It is. Ketchup.
Okay, guys. Here is our beautiful curly fries. We have a sandwich here. Hot ham and cheese there. So what we're eating today. I think I did a review on this before. But, it has a great taste to it. I can't find anything wrong with it. Good, a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to let you guys go. I don't want to get a copyright. So, I'll see you guys later.